Let yourself settle into this moment, into the softness beneath you, into the gentle rhythm of your own breathing. There is nowhere you need to be right now, nothing you need to do, just this quiet space, just this time for rest. Tonight, we're going to explore something beautiful, something that happens inside you every single night, the gentle journey your mind takes as it moves towards sleep. And as we explore this together, you might notice your own mind beginning that same journey, drifting in the same direction, following the natural path it knows so well. Your brain, this remarkable part of you, has been working all day long. From the moment you opened your eyes this morning, it has been processing, deciding, remembering, planning, feeling. It has helped you navigate conversations, solve small problems, notice the world around you. It has done so much, and now it's ready to rest. There's a beautiful wisdom in the way your brain knows when it's time to sleep. Deep within you, in a small region called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, there's a kind of inner clock. This tiny cluster of cells, no bigger than a grain of rice, has been keeping time all day. It has noticed the light fading, the evening arriving, and it has begun to whisper to the rest of your brain, "It's time now, time to let go, time to rest." And your brain listens. It always listens. As darkness settles around you, brain begins to release a gentle chemical messenger, a substance called melatonin. Think of melatonin as a soft lullaby that flows through your body, telling each cell, each system, that night has come. It moves through your bloodstream like a quiet river, carrying with it the message of rest, of release, of letting go. You don't have to do anything to make this happen. It's already happening now, as you rest here, as you breathe. Your brain is taking care of you, just as it always has, just as it always will. Throughout day, every thought you had, every sight you saw, every sound you heard, all of these created tiny electrical patterns in brain. Billions of neurons firing, connecting, communicating with one another. It's been like a vast city of lights, humming with activity, alive with movement and energy. But now, slowly, gently, that activity is beginning to change. The neurons that were firing so rapidly, sending messages back and forth with such urgency, they're starting to slow down. The rhythm is changing, becoming more peaceful, more regular, like waves that gradually calm after a storm has passed. Take a breath, a slow breath, and notice how natural it feels to breathe. You don't have to think about it. Your brain handles this for you, even as it prepares for sleep, even as it begins to quiet. It keeps you breathing, keeps your heart beating, keeps you safe. There are different kinds of brain waves, different rhythms your neurons create depending on what you're doing. During your busy day, when you were alert and focused, your brain created quick, short waves called beta waves. These are the waves of thinking, of planning, of being active in the world. But now, as you rest, as you let go, your brain is shifting into a different rhythm. The waves are becoming slower, longer, more gentle. These are called alpha waves, the waves of relaxation, of quiet wakefulness, of the peaceful space between doing and sleeping. And soon, very soon, your brain will shift again into even slower waves, theta waves, the waves of drowsiness, of drifting, of that beautiful in-between place where you're not quite awake and not quite asleep, where thoughts become dreamlike, where time seems to soften and blur. You might notice this happening, or you might not. Either way is perfectly fine. Your brain knows what to do. It has done this thousands of times before, and it will do it thousands of times again. You can trust it completely. As your brain prepares for sleep, something remarkable happens in the front part of your mind, the prefrontal cortex, the part that helps you make decisions and solve problems and think about the future. This part, which has worked so hard for you today, begins to quiet down. It's like someone slowly turning down the volume, not turning it off completely, but letting it rest, letting it be still. And as this happens, you might notice that your thoughts become less urgent. The worries that seemed so important an hour ago, they begin to feel farther away, softer, less pressing. This isn't because you've forgotten them, but because your brain is wisely choosing to set them aside for now, to let them wait until morning, when you'll be rested and ready to face them again. There's a kind of border guard in your brain, a structure called the thalamus. All day long, it has been deciding which sensations to let through to your awareness, which sounds to notice, which feelings to pay attention to. It has been helping you filter through the endless stream of information coming from the world around you. But now, as you move towards sleep, the thalamus begins to close the gates. It starts to filter out more and more, letting less and less through. The sounds around you, they might still be there, but they matter less now. They fade into the background, into the soft edges of awareness, no longer calling for your attention. Your body has been sending signals to your brain all day, signals about temperature, about comfort, about hunger and thirst and movement. But now, these signals are quieting too. Your muscles, which held you upright, which carried you through your day, they're beginning to relax completely. You might feel a heaviness, a pleasant heaviness settling into your limbs. This is your brain sending out signals of its own, telling your muscles it's safe to let go, safe to release all the tension they've been holding. There's nothing to hold on to right now, nothing to grip, nothing to prepare for. Just this softness, just this rest. Deep in the center of your brain, there's a small region called the pons. It plays a special role as you fall asleep. As you drift deeper, the pons will help to gently paralyze your muscles, not in a frightening way, but in a protective way, so that when you dream, when your mind creates its nighttime stories, your body stays still and safe, cradled in rest. But we're not there yet. Right now, you're still in this gentle drift, this peaceful movement from waking to sleeping, and there's no rush. Sleep will come when it's ready. Your brain knows the perfect timing, the perfect moment, the perfect rhythm. Throughout your brain, there are chemicals at work, neurotransmitters carrying messages from one neuron to another. During the day, chemicals like dopamine and norepinephrine kept you alert, engaged, ready to respond to the world. But now, other chemicals are taking over. GABA, a gentle inhibitor, is spreading through your brain, telling neurons to slow down, to be quiet, to rest.